Hello, Princess, and welcome, members of the court. We are all changed and off to dinner. And no, it's not just the glasses. I am in full dinner wear. Off to, was it Hasuka? Sushi here aboard the beautiful new Norwegian Prima. No wait, plenty of tables. I should be seated immediately. Well, yeah. I certainly picked the wrong night for a speed run, but I guess that's just how things go. All right, we are here, and yep, I am definitely ready, and you know what I mean. Hello, Princess, and welcome, members. Wait a minute, I did this already. You're right. Because, yes, I'm an Itwit. Once, I get it once, okay? Reseated at Nama Sushi because I left my phone in my stateroom, and the weird part was, I didn't care that I didn't have it, I just didn't know where it was. I remember old school cruising when there was no point in even having it. Now, current year, right? Current decade, current century, unfortunately. This is the Joseon White Mizugotoshi. Flows like water. Okay. Apologies, of course. It has an incredibly long description. Oh my god. The nose on this clean and pristine sake is a collection of cherry, mineral water, corn, pineapple, and cotton candy. Ooh, yum. The sake is light, clean, and dry with subtle flavors of melon, sweet ice, and vanilla. Talk about a juicy feel and a silky smooth delivery. Think clean and drinkable. Okay. There used to be a site called English, and it was hysterical. And this is so on brand. I love it. Course number 1 is the crispy salmon roll. It is salmon, avocado, cream cheese, panko, and eel sauce. Okay, I guess they had some good avocados. The crispy salmon roll, wonderfully prepared, nice light panko. It was dressed, so this is one of those cases where I want to eat it as chef presents it, but I think they understand that soy and wasabi is part of the deal, so I split it, half with and half without, but it was nice and delicious. Kind of the way I expect this roll, like kind of heavy and hearty. And yes, executed very, very well. This adorable little thing is the creamy wasabi langoustine. It is flash fried with Thai vinaigrette. For perspective, this is the actual size, or relative size, I guess. Creamy wasabi langoustine. Okay, a nice light dish, perfect if you do not want to leave here uncomfortably full, which, I don't know, I'm kind of torn about right now. I'm not exactly sure what justifies it being the most pricey item on the menu. Perhaps the langoustine, but I don't know, it is. So just, there you go. Number 3 is the tuna tataki salad with mixed greens and garlic ponzu dressing. Tuna tataki salad. Nice, light, very crispy, beautifully presented. The dressing, very tart. Smidge overpowering, I would say, but otherwise pretty good. Yes, so just tone that down a little bit. I think it would be much, much better. Perfect first course. Of course, I'm getting it as number 3 because I don't really know what I'm doing. Because I am still hungry, this is a yellowtail roll. It is hiramasa, crab, yuzu juice, truffle oil, green soy paper, onori tempura, oh yes, and aonori tempura flakes. The yellowtail roll was light, very nicely textured, definitely not as dense as the crispy salmon roll, and a curious way to end the experience for me. I think as a North American, we are kind of accustomed to, or trained really, to go from like light to dense, and having everything in just this kind of random order. It's a good experience. You know, I was thinking of talking about how I would have ordered them in a different order, but no. I'm now glad I just ordered them, I don't know, in whatever way they looked good. Maybe that's how we should be eating more. Oh, yeah, you know what? We'll probably talk about this at some point, but it's going to be a long time. That was a perfectly delightful meal at Nama Sushi Sashimi. However, I did make one choice. I did not order dessert at Nama Sushi. So I am off to Indulge to see what they have. One of the reasons is because they had mochi ice cream there, but they had green tea ice cream in Indulge for lunch. Figured there probably would be just as good a selection back there. That is where I'm headed. About an hour until Donna Summer. I think I got enough time. Yep, there it is. Green tea ice cream. Choice confirmed. Well, no. No, the choice wasn't confirmed because, yeah, I made the choice. Right choice confirmed. From Indulge Food Market, this is coconut orange cake. And, wait for it. Hold on. Vanilla ice cream. But still no sprinkles. Got a great seat for Donna despite being, well, not necessarily late, just after the cutoff, although every time I tried to make a reservation, it failed, so I don't know if everyone else here has reservations. There was a queue upstairs to get in, so it seems like they were holding up something. I don't know. The music has stopped, strangely. I don't think this is supposed to happen. I don't know. Let's see what eventually happens. Okay, a few kinks to work out. I'm sure they'll get it together.
And if you are planning on enjoying a hard candy or a soothing lozenge, this would be an ideal moment to unwrap it. Thank you for coming. And now,
we are experiencing an impromptu intermission. Technical difficulties. Actually, kind of expected. I do know that Disney Wish was having problems with it. Aladdin, I think it is, for several weeks after her launch. And yeah, these things kind of happen. Oddly enough, though, maybe we should give Royal a smidge of credit for not even trying to put on the main show on Wonder when she debuted. Yeah, that would not have gone well. All right, I guess we'll just sit here and wait for a little while and see what happens. And people are leaving. Alrighty then, the show is canceled due to a code Bravo. Always fun. Fortunately, I am already in my muster station, so maybe I'll just hang out here to see what eventually happens. Oh, sorry. Well, it looks like we're still moving, and the band is still playing, so all is not lost. There may be a repeat of the show tomorrow. I will go. I will go to see what I missed before I render my final decree. I'll just leave it at that. Seems we have reduced to space normal speed. Gonna head all the way back and, I don't know, see what's going on. No major alarms, although some things are closing up. Oh well.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain up here from the bridge. You might have heard some calls lately, and also the show in the theater was stopped because of a situation we had on board. The situation is more or less cleared out.
Well, a very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies for making an announcement this late, but as you heard Captain Rogers' announcement earlier on, we did have a little bit of a situation we had to take care of, but everything is perfectly safe and fine at this moment. I just wanted to give a quick update and quick apology to all of my guests who were in the theatre that we did get interrupted with our show, but know that safety is our #1 priority. So we wanted to make sure that everybody was safe that was in there, but know this, that tonight, a journey through the decades with DJ Jeff, starting at 11:30 p.m, will still be going on in the theatre. So that's a Prima Theatre at 11:30, journey through the decades. And for all of my guests who were not able to complete watching the Donna Summer musical today, not to worry, we'll have a plan in play for you, and I'll update you on that tomorrow morning and afternoon. However, know that tonight the entertainment is not over for you, as you'll have Journey Through the Decades with DJ Jeff at 11:30 inside the Prima Theatre. Thank you.
We are underway again. Slowly at first. I didn't stay too long just to see if we achieved full speed, but yes, ship is moving, which is a good thing. I am, well, back to the atrium. There is going to be a party in the theater, then maybe karaoke. I don't know. We gain an hour tonight, so that's always a plus. Benefit of cruising westbound. And I forgot to tell you, I ran into my lefty friend again right before the show, and opened with, "He's going to prison." the previous 796 chances almost worked? No, no. The comical part is they believe this. They actually believe this. But let me tell you, Fauci, Rochelle, and their entire corrupt enterprise will be in prison before the president. And by the president, I, of course, only mean Donald Trump. Let's settle our e-stop at sea with a good old-fashioned. Yes, everything's perfectly safe. Worst case scenario is still a pretty darn good scenario. This will be Through the Ages. Yeah, I guess another clip show dance party starting, I guess, in the 70s. And well, let's see where they end up. Apparently, I just appeared on someone's live stream. We'll talk about that maybe tomorrow, or if we make it to Cozumel. Okay, that sounds way too dramatic. Yeah, we'll be there. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm live again here aboard Norwegian Prima. We are at the Dancing Through the Decades party. A little Kennedy lingo there. And yeah, we're having fun. So everything's fine. The ship's not sinking. Despite the announcements you heard earlier, we're good. Fun fact, titanium is probably the worst metal used as a shield. It's very brittle. I am uranium. That was Through the Decades, and now the event more dangerous than the Code B, the stairs up. I will give GoPro a little bit of credit. Well, more than a little bit, because the synchronization actually works if you stay in frame long enough for the camera to figure out what it is. So of course, if you sort of jiggle it a little bit, it gets confused, which I don't really understand because the actual frequency isn't changing. Okay, well, after futzing it with it for an unnecessarily long amount of time, the camera is charging. So what this means is, yeah, if these developers were in charge of this ship, we would probably be at the bottom of the Caribbean Sea. It's not that hard, people, to charge a camera. This should have worked the first time. After a disastrous turn at karaoke, which I'm glad I did not share with you, we are back in the local for some late night treats. All right, yes, we do get the hour tonight, which is going to be fantastic. I've decided it's going to be at least a wing night, and we will maybe go for something after that. I don't really know. I'm not gonna go full on for a cheeseburger. I think we're gonna save the Reuben for maybe the last night before last night, the penultimate night. These are buffalo wings with blue cheese, and I feel horrible because I don't remember the server's name. She has been here every night and she's been absolutely fantastic. I feel so terrible. Okay, and that concludes night 9 from the local. Yes, time to go sleep. Don't know what of the previous events I shared. We'll talk about it later. I am off to bed. We do get an extra hour. I'm sure I mentioned that, which I'm going to definitely enjoy. I had the pub dog. I didn't show you. I was so hungry. It was actually pretty good. And, well, you know what? I'm just going to say something that's probably been said billions of times before. The wiener could have been larger. Otherwise, it was satisfying. Again, billions of times. Either way, it is off to bed. And while tonight was somewhat interesting, we had the alarm, which completely resolved. Norwegian Prima seems to have resumed her standard speed, and we are on our way to Cozumel. It's fine, fine. I'm not getting off the ship anyway. Doesn't really matter to me. I will have to go back to the Donna Summer show again just to finish it before I talk about it, because I want to be fair to everybody involved. And because I have to sit through the first half of the show again, that is why, I guess, I am thankful for my problems.